What's up guys, Felix the creator here. In this tutorial I will show you how you can create a cinematic text intro in Adobe Premiere Pro. Before we start, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button for more helpful videos. Let's dive into the timeline. Okay, we will start with a blank sequence. In the first step you have to make sure that you work in the graphics mode, or you make the essential graphics window available right here. Go to Window and select the essential graphics. And now you can see the essential graphics here on the right side. Go in the edit mode and now if you click here in this window and create a text, you will see this window here. This is what we need for our text intro. Now type in your intro text. And now in the essential graphics window you can play around with your title. So select the title. As an example, you can make a bold text, or change the font size here, create a stroke right here, or change the font right here. For this one we want to use the Kiona free font. You will find a free download link in the description below. The Kiona font is one of my favorite cinematic fonts. And if you're interested in more cinematic fonts, feel free to check out our font bundle at wamify.com. You will also find a download link in the description below. Okay, now let's bring the title in the middle and align the text. You have to align it vertically and horizontally. And as you can see, Premiere Pro has automatically created this text file here in the timeline. Let's change the length. Here we have 5 seconds, but let's say we create a 10-second long sequence. Okay. And the first step we want to do is to create a mirror effect. Therefore, go to the effects and search for the mirror effect. Here you will find this mirror effect under video effects, distort and mirror. Drag and drop the mirror effect on your text file in the timeline. Go to the effect controls here on the left side. And first of all, we want to change the reflection angle to 90 degrees. Okay, and as you can see, you can change the reflection center right here, and we want to start at 0. So yeah, bring this at this point here. And now we want to animate this title effect. Therefore, we have to start with the first keyframe of the reflection center right here at the beginning. Yeah, let's say we make the animation 6 seconds long. And change the reflection center and bring it to something like this here. Yeah. And while you change the reflection center here, Premiere Pro automatically created this second keyframe here. Let's say we want to make the animation a bit smoother, therefore you have to select a right click here on the second keyframe and bring this to easy in. At the beginning we don't need a smooth animation in, because the title starts at this point. And we don't want a slow start. Okay, at the next step we want to create a mask for the mirror text. So with this mask we will create a cool fade out effect. Go here to the effect controls in opacity, and let's say we want to create a 4-point polygon mask, or you can create it with a free draw tool. But let's say we click on this one. Okay. Create a mask on the title above, and now let's change the mask feather to something like this. I think this cinematic text intro effect looks already really cool, but we want to give them an extra touch. Okay, let's say we want to create a bit more of a blur effect here at the mirror. But we don't want to affect the original title here, so therefore we have to create an adjustment layer. So there are different ways to create adjustment layer. One way is to go to the project window and click here on a new item and say adjustment layer. Okay, check out the sequence, that's correct. Drag and drop the adjustment layer above your title and bring the layer to the same length as the text file. Now create a second mask. Let's create this mask by clicking on the symbol again. So with this step, you will only apply different effects here at the mirror title. That won't affect the original title here above. Okay, go to the effects here and search for a blur effect. Let's say we want to use the Gaussian blur. Drag and drop the Gaussian blur on the adjustment layer. And as you can see, if you change here at the effect controls, the blurriness, this will affect here the title below, the mirror title below. Okay, nice. Let's say we want to animate the blurriness a bit. So bring the cursor to the beginning. Set your first keyframe for blurriness at 0. Go to the end of the animation and change the blurriness, say to something like this. Okay, the mask is a bit hard, so what we have to do is to click on the adjustment layer, go to the second mask here and change the mask feather to 15. And as you can see, we have this cool cinematic text intro created really fast, only in Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, and as an extra step at the end, let's make the whole thing a bit more cinematic. You have to scale a bit the whole title. So bring the cursor at the beginning, select the text file in your timeline, and go to the motion controls. Hit your first keyframe at the scale position at 100. Bring this here, let's say to 9 seconds, and scale the position to 105 to receive this cool, smooth zoom in effect. And at the end, of course, you can add some cool footage to your timeline and create an awesome sound design to step up the whole intro scene. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and feel free to check out the quick tip tutorial where I will show you my 5 favorite cinematic fonts and how you can work with them in Premiere Pro. So make sure to click on this video. See you soon, Felix the Creator.